Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the podcast. I am so excited to be sharing and channeling with you today on this beautiful day. It is a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to build a dream. It's a beautiful day to interrupt any kind of small pattern in your life. Remember who you are, remember who you've always been, and move forward with joyful abandon in your life. Do you remember your inner child? Do you remember the part of you that would literally run up to the edge of a cliff just to see what was on the other side? That is the part of you that I am stoking, igniting, calling forward in today's podcast. Before I fully get into the podcast, if you want to operate on this frequency of joy, this frequency of abundance, this frequency of magic, this frequency of relentless, unconditional success in your soul purpose, in your soul path, in your dreams, in your destiny, in health, wealth, happiness, freedom, literally unbridled joy. One-on-one Lux mentorship is for you. I'm enrolling new one-on-one clients at the time of this podcast. The link to apply is in the show notes. This is for visionaries, for mavericks, for founders, for successful souls claiming their destiny in 2026. So the link to apply is in the show notes if you feel the call, if you want to work with me one-on-one. Okay. Today's episode, by the way, one-on-one mentorship is where we take all of the ideas in the podcast and we make them your daily reality with mastery and delight. It's literally so fun. It's so fun and so fruitful and so just the transformations, the identity shifts, the bloodline trajectories change, unmatched, so unmatched. You know what to do. Apply in the show notes and I will be in touch. Today's episode is about the logic of magic, okay? Magic gets a bad rep. Magic gets a bad rep by the mainstream. Why? Because it works. Oh, spoiler alert. Something that works has been demonized by the mainstream. Why? To keep us small, caged in mediocrity, forgetting how powerful we are. Now, is this an episode about sharing what's wrong with the world? No, it's an episode about sharing what's right, okay? What's right is the light. What's right is the light, hands down. The only question you've got to be asking yourself every single day, all day, filtering every single decision through is this aligned with creator? Is this aligned with light? Is this aligned with love? This aligned with truth? Is this aligned with abundance or not? Is it the light or not? Literally, your life gets to be that simple. The logic of magic. This is about the mechanics of the universe. And a lot of people live their lives from the logical mind, okay? If you're going to live from the logical mind, you're going to have a slow life. You're going to have a life of struggle and pain. Everything's going to take longer. You're going to be moving matter with matter. You definitely will be exposed to the painful limitations of the physical world. Now, if you decide to operate in the realm of magic, you will spiral up with speed into your dreams with delight and joy. It will be the fast track. And a lot of things that affect people in the physical world won't even touch you because you will be operating in a whole different realm. And through that realm of magic, you realize the most logical thing you can ever do is trust magic. Like literally, when you understand how the mechanics of the universe work, and you understand the mechanics of energy, and you understand spiritual law, and you understand literally vibrational fields and vortexes, and like literally, did you know that your heart is an electromagnetic field? So what people don't realize is when we're doing breath work together, which I do my own channeled modality of nervous system reset through breath work, cosmic cellular breath work. Do we reset your whole nervous system? Yes. Do we cleanse emotions and trauma and lived experiences and things stored from your bloodline and from your past lives? Yes. Guess what else we do? We literally charge the magnetic field of your heart so you can manifest. If you're walking around the world with a broken heart, it means you're walking around with broken dreams. dreams unrealized. Why? Because literally the magnet of your life, which is your heart field, has a fracture. So you're going to manifest a fractured reality, right? It's just simple energetics. And this is what happens when you get in my world. A better world, by the way, will not be built through linear time. Repeat after me. Linear time is old paradigm. Linear time is old paradigm. We're moving into quantum time. We're bending time. We're bending reality. I'm going to read a quote from one of the most powerful books. It's called the Motivation Manifesto by my first ever coach, Brendan Burchard. 9 declarations to claim your personal power. Um, I worked with Brendan before life coaching was trendy. And I spent every dollar I had at the time on this, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. Not on this book, but just on being in his world and in his work. I've done his marketing courses, I've done his life coaching. Read all his books. Like literally, he's one of the OGs in the personal development space. So, this is what he says. He says, let us remember that when we take action, an invisible force gathers all around us, pulling in opportunities that align with our purpose, propelling us with momentum to our freedom. Okay? When you make moves on your dream and you do it consistently, and you do it in alignment with your real soul call and your real soul mission, not something that you think you should be doing, not something that you think will make money, not something that you see someone else doing that is successful and makes them happy. It's got to be your unique soul blueprint, your unique desire, your pure essence. When you take relentless, consistent action on that, magic appears in your life. It appears in synchronicities. It appears in God winks. It appears in the right person showing up at the right time with the right opportunity. It appears with, like, everybody will think you're lucky. People will observe your life, people that live in logic land, and they'll observe your life and be like, they're just lucky. They're lucky. Like everything they do, they're successful. Like, I don't even know how they do it. They're doing it fast. They're doing it happy. Like I don't even know what's going on over there, but somehow something's happening over there, right? That's because you're operating in the land of magic. Okay. When you understand the mechanics of energy and the spiritual laws and how magic works, it's the most logical path ever. Okay. So this is about now, am I going to be teaching literally the whole energetic laws of the universe in this podcast? No. What I am like really nailing in and double clicking on is the fact that the magical path is the most logical path ever. You've got to take every rule book and rule you've ever received and throw it out the window. And the one thing is, am I playing by creator's rules or am I playing by human rules? Am I playing the logic game or am I playing the magic game? Okay. Magic is the fast lane. Magic is I follow my heart, and following your heart means action, right? A lot of people, this is very common. It's like, oh, I know what my heart's saying, and then you don't act on it. And then you wonder why the universe doesn't meet you. But it's like, you want to know the key to unlocking opportunities and unlocking synchronicities and unlocking magic in your life is action. Action is how you reveal. Action is how you receive. So every single day you're on a scavenger hunt for how much light can I reveal on this planet? How much can I receive? How much magic can I make? How much love can I share? How much abundance can I open up, right? And it goes by action. Action from your heart, action from your intuition. Oh, I got guided to this book and I opened to this page and it had this message that I knew was for me. And so I just took action on that message. It's like the most powerful thing you can do to collapse time and enter the realm of magic and miracles is between idea and execution, there's no time. Because when you allow time to come in, then doubt comes in, then delay comes in, then words from other people come in, then self-sabotage comes in. If you want to stop self-sabotage in its tracks, Move immediately. Move so fast you don't even have time to think. Move so fast you don't even have time to doubt. Okay? This is the biggest thing holding most people back. And honestly, people that are the most successful are mostly gripping to previous success. And so they're less courageous. The more success you have, I see it across the board, the less courageous you are. Why? Because now you actually have something to lose, right? Who cares? You lose everything, you just make it back. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is, am I living in alignment with a light? Am I living in alignment with magic? Am I making my soul proud? And the thing is, if you're in alignment with this consistently, you will have consistent, sustained blessings. Now, I do have a podcast episode coming up. It's going to be about fate, free will, soul contracts, all these things. What this episode is really keyed in on igniting within you is I want you to throw logic out the fucking window. Who cares about the how? You invent the how as you go. You literally invent the how as you go. And here's the thing, the how that made the miracle last time is not going to be the same how now. It's the frequency that leads, okay? I was talking about energetics, like energetics win the day. Energetics are our first language. Before any of us ever speak English, Spanish, Greek, before, to be honest with you, my first language was music. I knew how to read music before I knew how to read English. um, our first language, though, is energy, is frequency, it's your intuition. And then we get programmed to override our intuition. The most important thing you can do to live in a land of magic is to do literally whatever it costs. I don't care how much it costs for you to be in deep receivership and land it in your body and live a life of obedience of your intuition. Obedience. It doesn't mean, oh, I got this intuitive nudge and I didn't do it. It's like my intuition said this, so I obey immediately. How many times have you overridden your intuition and gotten yourself in a treacherous situation that you knew ahead of time? You knew. Okay. Somebody said to me, they're like, that's nonsense. That's nonsense. And I was like, you're right. It's not sense. It doesn't make sense to the logical mind. It's not sense. It's magic. When you can really wrap your head around that, and when you start seeing evidence in your life of like, okay, when I'm propelled by a vision, when I'm following my heart, and I call it throwing the magical kitchen sink at the thing. It's like one of my teachers calls it suffocating the system, but it's like you pull out all stops. You do everything you know how to do, and you're like, okay, I've done everything I literally can think of to do right now that feels alignment with my soul, and now I let the grid pop back to me and show me the next move, right? So it's like, okay. And I call it hurling yourself into the fertile void. Are you hurling yourself into the void? It's not, oh, I tiptoe. It's I throw myself into the void. Why? Because the void, the unknown, is where magic exists. It's where everything you want exists. If you don't go into the unknown, you will keep recreating the past. You will keep recreating everything that you say you don't want. You will live a Groundhog's Day life. Absolutely not. Not for you, not for me, not for us, not for a better world, not for New Earth. Okay? The logic of magic. Hurl yourself into the fertile void. Fully send it. Give it all you've got. Right? Logic is reasonable. It's explainable. Okay? The reason people have like strategy and stuff is like, and Einstein even said, like, anything invented is comes through intuition, comes through magic. And then science explains it later. The science didn't come first. The invention came first, and then later science figured out how to explain it with linear thought, right? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, right? This is an energetic frequency conversation. Now, the reason my clients are so successful is because we take all of this and we fuse it with high performance and holy habits in the physical realm. Because energetic mastery without holy habits means you spill magic on the ground. No structure, no stewardship. No structure, no stewardship. No structure, no freedom. Okay? Magic is the mystery. You trust the mystery. You trust the supernatural. It's like a baby in a womb. It's pitch black dark in there. Have we stopped trusting that a baby's going to come out of a pitch black womb? No. We're like, wow, I don't fully understand everything that happens in the womb. It's honestly is magic. It's magic. We know the baby's coming out though. Why do we make everything in life different than that? It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same energetic. It's the logic of magic. And it's like, wow, magic is literally the only thing that I can rely on. Like, if I try and human this thing, it's going to be painful. It's going to be subpar. I'll barely be able to create even one micro millionth of what creator wants to give to me. No, I'm going to trust magic fully and completely. And here's the thing, half-ass or not, whole ass or not at all. Everything in your life you don't have what you want yet is the result of half-assing something, some part of it. I can't tell you exactly what that is. That's what one-on-one mentorship is for. Link to apply in the show notes, okay? You literally invent the how as you go, and it's different every single time. Steve Jobs said, the dots don't make sense looking forward, they make sense looking back. You will feel insane. You will feel like you're in a vortex of creation, and once you get a hold of this frequency and you're like, this is what happens every single time I'm creating something miraculous. I get this intuitive nudge and then I just go and then I just have fun and then I just play in the field and I'm like, ooh, I feel called here and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to call this person. I'm going to lean back because now I feel like I'm supposed to receive. And it's like, are you in the energetic vortex and the tornado of transformation and magic? Or are you in logic robotic land where you are regurgitating information and pretending you don't have a soul? And it's like, if you've been, by the way, when we bring this to AI will never, ever, ever be able to replace magic. It will never be able to replace the unseen realm, the universe, creator. If you've been doing jobs that robots can do, you will 100% get replaced by AI. If you've been regurgitating information, if you've been doing things that are not your sole purpose, that don't activate the magic within you, you will be replaced with AI. All right? What is never replaced with AI? Magic, the core essence of your soul. And what's really going to happen is a lot of people are going to use AI to support their core essence, but it will never replace the core essence. It will never replace being in person with someone. It will never replace real human mentorship and spiritual mastery. And literally, AI cannot do intuition for you. And here's the thing, people that are not tapped into their intuition will never be able to tell the difference between what's real and what's not real when it comes to AI. So, the logic of magic. I did an inner child meditation yesterday as a part of a challenge I'm doing with one of my mentors. And what came through was like my inner child was just shouting, magic is real, magic is real, magic is real. Like she kept saying, magic is real, don't hold back, speak up. Everything you know is real. And where are you gaslighting yourself? Where are you gaslighting your inner child? What about the part of you that when you were young, you just believed and you just knew and you just trusted? And now you're in this whole big, ball of chaos and anxiety and fear that's not even real. You can just literally stop that today and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to barrel forward in magic. I'm going to have the time of my life. And this is literally the only way to get what I want. It's the only way. And that's when the logic of magic comes in because it's like when you understand that these energetics get you everything you want faster with more joy and more delight and more surprise and mind-bending literal miracles than you could ever plan. And you start living like you're literally watching your own movie, like waiting to see what happens next. It's like you're not waiting in terms of like waiting to take action, but it's like I literally have no idea what's going to happen next and I can't wait to see, It's a whole different energetic And when you realize that that is the way, it becomes the most logical thing you can ever do. Logically, it makes no sense for me to trust a linear path. Logically, when I look at my life, when I look at what I've created, when I look at what other people have created that I respect and trust and want the lives like theirs, it's magic every single fucking time. It's the only way you transcend the limits of the physical world, the 3D world. You start operating and playing in the 5D, and then you bring the 5D into your 3D on repeat. It's amazing. Okay. So, the logic of magic. How did this land? Let me know. Leave a comment, email me. If you've never written a review, it's an easy way to share the love on the podcast and help the podcast. Share this podcast with someone you love that you know would benefit from this message. And if you want to go deeper into this work with me, apply for one-on-one Lux mentorship. The link is in the show notes. Literally, when you join one-on-one Lux, get ready for your life to explode in magic like you've never seen in your life. It happens every single time. The only time it doesn't happen is when people half-ass it. I've only had that happen one time in mentorship when someone half-assed it and they weren't getting the results they wanted. And I had real talk. I was like, yeah, it's because you're not doing it. Oh, life is crazy. So, link to apply in the show notes. There's the January bundle in the show notes. If you want to come to Greece in June for the Atlantis New Earth Retreat activation, I am booking those spots now as well. All of that is in the show notes. I believe in you. I believe in a better world. Magic is the only way, and it's the most logical way. Be the change, be the light, be the real you, make a stranger smile. And I will see you next time on A Better World with Adrienne.